Hey guys, Damien here, and welcome back to more Kirby's Turn to Dreamland. Today we're gonna try to finish off Raids and Ruins. Although, the levels might be a little long at this point. Okay, so here's a little cool thing you could do. You eat that sleeping enemy, you turn to Sleepy Kirby, or Sleep Kirby. You just sleep. You can't really say much else. You just sleep. But it is cute, you gotta admit. Sorry, the pause screen is part of loading, I don't know why. Anything that's not the main game will basically hurt my game card. So, here, this is where the mechanics of water start to become really important. Speaking of water, I've got Water Kirby right here. If you're sprinting and you're on land or water, it's really useful because you could just mow down any regular enemy in your path. It's cool. So this is where water mechanics start to become really important to the game. You're gonna start swimming and you're gonna start fighting underwater. And let me tell you, fighting underwater is one of the worst experiences ever. Because if you get your ability knocked out of you while you're underwater, wait, why am I going there? If you get your ability knocked out of you while you are underwater, you lose that power instantly. You can't get it back. The star just crumbles. So underwater is probably one of the most risky places to fight. So this is Stone Kirby. As you can see, you turn to statues and you can weigh down yourself. So in water or just anywhere, you just go down, and you could also break any blocks below you. Here's an example. You're sliding down here because you're a rock. 8 tons. Ha. So yeah, you sink down water and you break blocks as you go down, and you also destroy any enemies in your path. It doesn't even matter what it is, you're invincible in this state. The only problem is you can't really do much from here. And you can also pound in little logs like that, and you just go straight down. So here's a little trick here. This one's a bit tricky if you don't know what you're doing. You pound that, and you have to quickly go over here and jump and fly. And if you fail this, don't worry. Just go out the door and come back in, and it should reset. So there's your first energy sphere. Now we just keep going down here. As I said, you're invincible, so Gordos do not pose a problem. So now we just head through the door and we continue with the level. So here's where the weird part comes. You gotta shoot at these guys. You don't keep... Some powers you keep underwater, but this one you don't. A few powers that you keep underwater are hammer, you keep sword, you keep spear, and I think that's it. Oh, and water, and you know that bubble attack you do underwater. If you have water power up and you go underwater with it, your bubble attack will become twice as powerful. So you want to get water for this part. This isn't necessary, but I'm doing it anyways. You basically go over here, and you spit water, and it goes all the way over to the bomb, and you can just fly up and get your 1-up. Just a free 1-up there for your troubles. And trust me, you better start collecting 1-ups now. So, here's what got me most of the time. See, you have that water power up, and you could just skim across the top of the water there. So, a lot of the time, I miss the energy sphere that's down here. You see there's a door down there? A lot of time, I'm using water to skim over the water, because you could skate on water with that. So now you want to shoot the top one. Yeah, some people get tricked shooting the right one, because it's closer to the energy sphere. So there's your second energy sphere. Just for fun, let's shoot it from here. There you go. Free the enemies. Oh, no, I do not want to go back in there. That is not where I want to go back. Okay, now go up. Just kill these guys. If they hit you with those balls, you pretty much lost your power already. And with the little fishy guys, you get a little second chance. If it hits you, you're fine. If it hits you again, that's sort of the line. And here's one of the few warp stars in the game. I still can't believe how little there are. I have a lot more to say now, since we're getting into the interesting part of the game. The first part of the game doesn't really have any challenging points in it. I mean, everything you need is right in front of you at that point. Okay, so try to dodge those things. As you can see, there will be a superpower coming up because these things are glowing with stars. And this part can be challenging if you have bad timing. So here's our superpower. It's a new thing. We are about to get Flare Beam. It is a really good attack. See, this is why they took Mirror out of the game, to put this in, I think. So with Flare Beam, you can control it anywhere on the screen for a limited amount of time, probably like 15-30 seconds around that area. Last? Oh no, and you can press 2 to cancel it if you don't want to do it. And remember, this is the part, these points of the game are when you get the most stars, so be sure to collect them, don't waste them. Here's where you can get a free 1-up. Just bomb all of them, and you get, well, no, not 1-up, I'm sorry, you get a Maxim Tomato, so it's free health for the Sphere Doomer coming up. And yes, whenever you get a superpower, there is a Sphere Doomer. So don't act surprised or don't act spoilers if I have a superpower and I start mentioning Sphere Doomers and Subspace and whatever that place is called. I think it's called Another Dimension, according to later in the game. So this big structure, this big point where you have to charge all of them, is where the Subspace Star is, the portal to another dimension. We don't want that. So I'm just going to collect the stars on my way there, not too out of the way. I'm going to jump in. So as you can see, this one's full of water. Now, depending on how good you are with water, this will either slow you down or make you go incredibly fast. Just dodge all the enemies here. Don't worry about the part that's coming at you. If you are inside water and that portal thing comes up against you, it won't count as you being suffocated. So don't worry about that. Because it might look like that, but that doesn't happen. Oh, and watch out for that big guy coming up. Yeah, see? Look at him. I know he's coming up because I always seem to remember him out of all the people. Just stuck in this. Shoot it out. Now, you can fly over most of this level, so it can be pretty well, I'll see you right back at that point. Okay, as I was saying, you can easily fly over most of the level, but... Well, looks like I'm doing this again. See you when I get back to the point where I died. Again. Okay, as I was saying, you can easily fly over most of the level, and there's no real consequences to it, since in the other dimension, there are no real collectibles or anything. As you can see, stars slow down the water, which is pretty funny. So we should be nearing the end here. See how close I was to the end, and see how easy the rest of that was? I am so stupid. Okay, so here comes Sphere Doomer. Just choose Whip. Anything is better than Parasol in this game. Parasol is just good for floating down places and looking cute. That's it. Okay, so Sphere Doomer, this one, all you have to do is press 1 repeatedly and you do an attack like that. It's really cool. Sphere Doomer's attack pattern are usually the same. They do that flame attack every once in a while, but once they come charging at you like this, it's easy to hit them. And after they do that, they always teleport to the other side of the arena. After that, he drops eggs. And this is usually the pattern they take. They usually drop a couple times too. So this is usually the pattern they take. And that should be it for Sphere Doomer. I forget what number this is. So, Sphere Doomer. As you can see, it's still fire type. We have yet to see ice, spark, or... I don't know. Are there any other types? I forget. I think there might be beam. Maybe. I'm not sure. Okay. So now that we're done with that, time to head on to the end of the level. Yay, goal game. Let's see how good we do here. Come on! Oh, came just short. You know, when you get second at something, it just feels so much worse than getting third or fourth, because you knew you just came short of first place. So, I mean, it feels good that you got in second, but it feels bad that you came just short. Oh, are we already 11 minutes in? God. Okay, well, I guess we can only do one more level. I guess all that dying really hurt. Well, maybe not 11 minutes because of what I had to cut out to get back for those deaths. Maybe 10 minutes. Still, it's a long time. That level is long, people. Remember that. Let's hope this one isn't as long. Otherwise, I'll have to cut out even more. Come on. Come on, break. Break these blocks. I can't. Can I go down like that? No, I have to go further. No, what's happening? Oh, wait a second. Do I need stone? Yeah, I think I need stone. Let's go back and get that, shall we? Have to take a hit for the team there. There's stone. Let's get it. Okay, now it's just smush everything in our path. As you can see, it pretty much killed everything. Ooh, a hot dog. Perfect for health regeneration. Wouldn't that be cool if you had, like, a flesh wound in real life and you could just eat a hot dog and it would go away? Wouldn't that be just so amazing? I mean, doctors would have such an easier time. It's like all the doctors would become chefs. That's all they'd have to do. Watch this. I'm going to break that with stone. It's pretty funny. I went down, yet I broke something to my side. That's pretty funny. So you climb up this ladder here. Get rid of stone here. You get beam instead. Beam's much better than stone. And then you just go through here. And this isn't necessary. Just go down and get 3 big stars. Should get you 30. That's 30 stars altogether. And that'll get you closer to another life. Ooh, must be getting some hiccups. Finally. Okay, I drank a bit of water. So, ooh, I made a mistake there. You want to take the path where you see the star. And there you'll get a 1-up. You gotta remember this strategy later, because you always want to take the path with the stars, okay? Okay. Another sip of water. These guys are like boos. They'll just follow you when you're not looking, and when you are looking, they'll just close their eyes and pretend they're not there. Pretty funny. Ooh, I forgot, the cannon hurts you. I don't get why the cannons hurt you as well as the projectiles. Now, here's one of the most overpowered abilities in the game. Tornado. You're just invincible while you're using it, and you have free roam of the screen. Which is pretty awesome. Oh, I stuck there. The only drawback is it is hard to control. All abilities have their drawbacks somewhere. Sort of like how with Spark you can't really... You have to shake to do any powered attacks. No, yeah, it's a little hard to control, see? But then again, you can just do some controlled attacks like that. But you don't have free roam of the screen, and you're not invincible while you're doing that. Ugh. I gotta fix the creaks in this chair. Maybe I'll get, like, put some oil on it. My gaming setup is pretty good right now. Also, if you haven't noticed, it's the 20th. It's 10 days to my birthday, which is pretty awesome. And this is part 3 of a Let's Play. Imagine that. It hasn't been part 3 since Paper Mario. I mean, come on. How long has it been since Paper Mario? Am I right? Am I right? Oh, god damn you. Tornado. See, Tornado's just so hard to control. I can't even get through that. So there we go. Just enter the door. There's nothing up there. Now here, you gotta ditch Tornado and get High Jump. High Jump is an okay ability. It's not good, but it's not bad. It's good in the right circumstances. The only problem is, it's almost never the right circumstances. I'm just gonna wait for these two to line up right here. You know, just for the lols. For the lols! Whatever that video was about. So don't go left or right here. Don't take the star path this time. Take the middle, and you will get your star. I mean, your energy sphere. Why did I say star? There's no stars. Okay, I made a bit of a mistake. mistake there, lost high jump. Now you can charge up too. You can charge up 2 stages. When you get to the full stage, you'll do some real damaging power. Now you could keep high jump, but I want to do fire. Fire's just... You'll see why I want to do fire. And this is a Maxim tomato box. If you throw the box and you do not pick it up, then it'll drop a Maxim tomato, which is really useful before boss fights and after boss fights. And especially good so that way if you're playing multiplayer, you can carry it around. One person can carry it around. And here's King Do, the bean boss. Now, here's a little trick you can do with fire. If you sprint and then press 1, you do a flaming attack where you just hurl yourself at the enemy. You are completely invincible during this period of attack. And it's really effective against bosses like this. So now you just remove your power, get bean, because remember, you need to inhale a boss's power right after you beat it. Okay, so get some curry there for some health. And now here's why you're going to need bean. You destroy this. There's your 3rd energy sphere right there. I'm going to collect everything around it though, because, you know, OCD and such. Get the energy sphere, and there's only 1 more energy sphere left, and then we will be done with the level, and then I think we'll leave it off there. Imagine, a parte tre, I think that's how you say it. Yeah, I know some Italian. Un piccolo. Now the idea is here, don't go straight up the middle like that. Go to the right. Go up here, destroy the bombs, and there's your energy sphere. Even if you miss this, if you go up to the middle, then it'll let you go back down, because you'll see the energy sphere there, it'll let you go back down, and then you can just get it again. Here's some pretty cool action effect right here. There you go. Here's the end of the level. This was a good day. Okay, time for the goal game. Let's see how good we do this time. Please get a 1. Please get a 1. Yeah! Take that, logic. We're ending on a high note. A literal high note, because Kirby Dance is so awesome. Okay, so today had minimal fails, thank God. No memory issues. I fixed the memory issues. Turns out I had an old video taking up like 2 gigabytes of space. And for my little Mac laptop, that's a lot. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.